Go to sheets.google.com in your browser, sign in with your Google account, and you're ready to import an Excel file. That's the first step. Open Google Sheets, and from there you'll be on the homepage where you can either start a new blank spreadsheet or open an existing one. If you want your Excel file to become its own brand new document, just click the blank option at the top. If instead you want to add the Excel data into a spreadsheet you already have, open that existing file first. Deciding this upfront prevents accidentally overwriting anything important later. Once your spreadsheet is open, whether it's blank or existing, click File in the top menu bar, then choose Import from the drop-down. A window will pop up with a few tabs: My Drive, Shared with Me, Recent, and Upload. Since your Excel file is sitting on your computer, click the Upload tab. You'll see a large upload area where you can either drag and drop the file directly or click Browse to locate it manually. If you go with Browse, navigate to the folder, select your workbook and click Open. Google Sheets will start uploading immediately, and the time it takes depends on the file size and your internet speed. A workbook with just a few rows and one sheet will finish in seconds. One with hundreds of rows, multiple worksheets, charts and images might take a minute. After the upload completes, Google Sheets presents you with several import options. This is the most important step to get right. The first option, Create New Spreadsheet, does exactly what it sounds like. It turns your Excel file into a separate Google Sheets document. This is the safest and most common choice because it leaves your current work untouched. The second option, Insert New Sheets, adds each worksheet from your Excel file as additional tabs inside the spreadsheet you already have open. Your existing sheets stay as they are, so this is handy if you're combining data. The third option, Replace Spreadsheet, wipes out everything in your current file and replaces it entirely with the Excel content. Only pick this if you're absolutely sure you don't need the old data anymore. Finally, Replace Current Sheet affects only the sheet you're viewing. Other tabs in the same file remain unchanged. Take a moment to double-check your selection. Choosing Replace Spreadsheet by accident when you meant to create a new one can erase hours of work. Once you've chosen your option, click the blue Import Data button. Google Sheets begins converting the Excel workbook into its own native format. During this process, it tries to preserve as much as possible. Cell formatting like fonts, colors, borders, and alignment, formulas, charts, images, multiple worksheets, row heights, and column widths. Most of the time, the conversion finishes in just a few seconds and the imported spreadsheet opens automatically, but never assume everything transferred perfectly. Spend a few minutes clicking through every worksheet tab, comparing the layout to your original Excel file if you have it open side by side. Check column headers, row labels, numbers, dates, currency formatting, percentages, text alignment, borders, colors, and any conditional formatting rules. Small differences can happen. For example, a border might become a thin line instead of a thick one, or a date format might shift from m/dd/yyyy to dd/m/yyyy, depending on your locale settings. Now test your formulas. Click into a few cells that contain calculations, sums, averages, lookups, anything like that. Most common Excel formulas convert automatically to their Google Sheets equivalents, but advanced ones, especially functions unique to Excel like indirect with certain references, or old XLM macros, might not work. Look for any cells showing #error or #name, which indicate an unsupported formula. If you find one, replace it with the Google Sheets equivalent, which you can look up in the Sheets Help menu. Also check that cell references are still pointing to the right ranges, and that totals and subtotals match the original workbook exactly. If everything checks out, move on to charts and graphs. Click each one and make sure the data range is correct. Titles and axis labels are intact, colors look right, and legends are visible. Most charts import fine, but custom formatting like specific color palettes or advanced chart types might need a quick tweak. For workbooks with multiple sheets, click through every tab at the bottom. Verify that all worksheets came through, the names are correct, and the order matches the original. If you have hidden sheets, check that they're still hidden or visible as you intended. Hyperlinks inside cells should work, but test a few to be sure. If a sheet seems missing, go back to the original Excel file and compare. Once everything looks good, rename your spreadsheet by clicking the title at the top left, usually something like Book 1 or Untitled Spreadsheet, and typing a descriptive name. This makes it much easier to find later in Google Drive. From here, your imported file is a full Google Sheets document. Every change you make saves automatically, so there's no save button to worry about. You can edit cells, add new formulas, create charts, filter data, sort information, insert images, build pivot tables, and share it with others. If you want collaborators to see it, click the blue share button in the top right, enter their email addresses, choose whether they can view, comment, or edit, and click send. They'll get an email invitation, and because Google Sheets supports real-time collaboration, multiple people can work on the file at the same time without creating conflicting copies. One last thing to keep in mind, Google Sheets handles both .xlta and .xedls files, so you're covered for most older workbooks too. But anything that relies on Microsoft-specific features like VBA macros, ActiveX controls, or certain add-ins will not work after import. Those simply won't carry over. Also, if your Excel file is very large with thousands of rows and dozens of sheets, the upload and conversion might take a minute or two. And always keep a backup of your original Excel workbook on your computer or cloud storage, just in case you need to refer back to it or re-import later. Once you're satisfied, you can move the file into a folder in Google Drive, star it for quick access, or rename it again. You've now successfully turned your Excel file into a fully functional, shareable, cloud-saved Google Sheets document. If you ever need to do this again, just come back to this video or save it for later.